Good morning, this is the Agribusiness Report. I'm David Geiger. Driving across Iowa, you may still see farmers using open-top bucket seat tractors, but that's far from the normal. The amount of technology in today's farm equipment has more in common with Google's driverless car than with a farmall. The agricultural engineers who build tomorrow's tractors and other farm machineries will be expected to have a broad skill set, not just design and fabrication, but also computer programming and the ability to market a product. In Ames, Agribusiness reporter Brandon Blue found a group of Iowa State University students who began the academic year with an idea and ended with a working tractor.
Make sure we all have safety glasses on. Everything tight on this guy? Should be. Okay.
Building a quarter-scale tractor from scratch isn't easy.
You want to hold that and I'll go over to the other side?
But the goal is clear.
That's really what it comes down to, is getting the power to the wheels as efficiently as possible.
Every year, the 10-member Cyclone Power Pullers make a new tractor from the ground up to compete in a national competition later this week.
Here we go.
Iowa State University graduating senior Dan Kilpack led this year's team. He says the Power Pullers have made some improvements over last year's model.
So our electronic controls are something that's going to give us an edge this year, especially with all the automation that we have.
This year, a computer will keep track of the tractor's engine speed, while a radar system will keep track of the tractor's ground speed.
A controller inside of there controls basically every function of the tractor. So there's a lot of programming that's involved with it.
And the Power Pullers have a new weapon in the workshop this year, a 3D printer, which has been used to fabricate much of the adjustable operator's console right in the shop.
And this is actually a 3D printed part that we're working on now.
The competition not only judges the quarter-scale tractor's design, safety, durability, serviceability, and even its handling, but contestants will also need to perfect a sales pitch for their machine to the executives of a fictional company.
It's a different experience, and it's something that not a lot of people get to say they do. Not a lot of people get access to this kind of equipment and the knowledge of these kinds of things before they leave school. And a lot of people never will see these kinds of things. So it's an experience that I'll never forget.
This summer, Kilpack will move into his new job at farm equipment maker Kinsey Manufacturing in Williamsburg, where he expects to put his experiences with the Power Pullers to good use.
I mean, it helps you with things, even manufacturing processes, how to design a sheet metal part, things like that. There's a right way and there's a wrong way. There's not a lot of times that students get to take something from a CAD model and put it to dirt.
For the Agribusiness Report, I'm Brandon Blue.
This year, and this might be a breath, the American Society of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineers International Quarter-Scale Tractor Student Design Competition is on a Thursday, May 28th in Peoria, Illinois. The big name means big competition. Last year, the Cyclone Power Pullers placed 4th.